Hello everyone. Today I'm going to demonstrate Amazon Detective capability to have finding groups that include Amazon Inspector, network reachability, and software vulnerability findings alongside Amazon Guard Duty findings. If you're not familiar, Amazon Detective simplifies the investigative process and helps security teams conduct faster and more effective investigations by helping us analyze, investigate, and quickly identify the root cause of security findings or suspicious activities. Amazon Detective finding groups enable you to examine multiple activities as they relate to a single security compromise event. By combining Amazon Inspector findings with Guard Duty findings, finding groups help you understand if threats identified by Guard Duty were caused by software vulnerabilities or publicly exposed EC2 instances. So, this capability will help us investigate further into Amazon Inspector vulnerability findings. With the Amazon Detective pre-built data aggregations, summaries, and context, you can quickly analyze and determine the nature and extent of possible security issues. To get started, I will select the Amazon Detective service in the AWS console. When you select Amazon Detective in the AWS console, you are presented with this summary page. You will see View All Finding Groups. This will take you to the Finding Groups page with all the finding groups. You can also use Finding Groups tab from the menu on the left. Detective analyzes data from findings and groups them with other findings that are likely to be related based on resources they share. In addition to findings, each group includes entities involved by the findings. The entities can include resources outside of AWS, such as IP addresses or user agents. I'll go ahead and select one of the finding group. Here we can see details such as finding group ID and scope time. It also provides us with interactive visualization from where we can select and see details about each item in the finding group. Below this, we can view all the entities involved with the finding group, such as instance ID, VPC ID, account ID, etc. And using this information, we know exactly what resources were affected by the security findings. For example, I can see instance ID here. And if I select this instance, this will take you to details about the instance, such as associated VPC and all findings associated with this instance. Here, we can see the vulnerability findings from Amazon Inspector. And if we select the finding, this will take us to specific details about this particular Amazon Inspector findings, where we will have all the information which we can use to further investigate these findings, such as severity, types, and related findings, as well as remediation steps, which makes it easier for us in remediating these findings. And that's it. Today we learned how Amazon Detective has expanded finding groups to include Amazon Inspector findings to simplify remediation efforts. To learn more about Amazon Detective finding groups, please visit Amazon Detective documentation link provided here. Thank you.